Yo, what's up, people? What's up? This is Tireo. Another eye-opening message. And in this message, I'm going to be, talking about how the gospel is not supposed to be an industry. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. In this message, I'm going to be talking about how the gospel is not supposed to be an industry. It's not. Okay? Some people already know this, and some people really don't, but this is just the truth. The gospel is not supposed to be an industry. Okay? When we look at the gospel industry, and when we look at the Bible, nothing adds up. Nothing adds up. I mean, this is just the truth. When you look at the true word of God, what do we see in the gospel industry, in the wicked gospel industry? I'm going to call it that. Be honest. Let's just keep it realistic. Be honest. The gospel industry, y'all, is all about fashion. It's all about an image. It's all about who have the most members in the church. It's all about how many records the gospel artist sells. It's all about how many gospel stellar awards the gospel artist won. That's what it's all about. That's it. That's it, man. Join my church. I have over 40,000 members in my church. I have written over 300 books. That's what they do in the gospel industry. That's what the mega preachers be doing. Then don't even talk about the gospel artist. The gospel artist is just satanic as the rest of them. Be honest. That's what they do. They brag about their stellar awards, how many stellar gospel awards they won. If their album is on billboards, oh yes, this is going on in the wicked gospel industry. Their song getting number one on the radio. It's all about their album getting number one on billboards. Now watch this. They're singing about God and doing all this stuff. They're supposed to be singing about God and yet competing. Here it is. How can you sing about God and then yet let them people have you competing with another gospel artist? Ain't that sad, man? You people see it all day, every year when the gospel awards come on TV. You'll see people like Mary competing against Yolanda Adams. Ain't they supposed to be here it is. Ain't they supposed to be serving the same God? Why are they competing with each other on who gonna win the next Stellar Award? You'll see Fred Hammond competing with Marvin Sapp. Ain't that something? Competing, trying to win an award. And yet, they will make you people believe that's of God. Folks, that's not of God, man. Come on now. Now you got Christian rappers competing with other Christian rappers. Ain't that crazy? Fighting for the top spot, trying to get their record on billboards, man. It's crazy. You never saw Moses competing with Joshua on who gonna win the best relationship with God. You never saw that. You never saw the disciples competing with each other on who was gonna get connected to Jesus the most. You never saw that. I'm telling y'all the truth. No hardcore people who down for truth control that industry. Cause think about it. If hardcore people who was down for real truth control that industry wouldn't be filled with so much foolish crap. Think about it for a minute, man. Now you got preachers doing reality TV shows now. Showing off the homes, showing off the cars like this is a game or something, man. The blood on all their hands, y'all. The blood is on the preacher's hands. It's on the Christian rapper's hands. And it's on the gospel singer's hands. The blood is on their hands. You want to know why? Because they all are a part of something that's not even of God. And the more they be a part of it, the more people they lead to hell. Inside the gospel industry, they're not worried about you doing the will. They're not worried about you loving God from your heart. They're not worried about you saving somebody from hell. They're not worried about you telling people the real truth. They don't care about that. They're not worrying about that. They're not worrying about you really just helping somebody get saved from hell. They're worrying about your image, man. Your image. Y'all better wake up, because when Christ returns, stuff is going down, man. All these pagan Christian rappers, all these pagan gospel artists, and these pagan preachers, man, I'm saying these people getting left behind, man. They're not making it to heaven. Their names is not even written in Jesus' Lamb's book of life, because they never did the real will of God. They follow an industry. They follow a gospel industry. That's not of God.